What's up, y'all? This is the Curious One, and I got to give a prop to the Artist Shark. He's a YouTuber, and he put out a bulletin saying that Beachhead was in stock. And because of him, I was able to get my hands on a Beachhead. I do love this figure. I did actually own it as a kid. Anything that looked like a ninja or commando, realistic firearms and stuff like that as a kid would be what I would pick up off the shelf. Um, don't get me wrong, there was some crazy stuff that I would pick up too, like the Heat Viper, the Hydro Viper, the Gridlock that had a football helmet and football grenades. Like, at some point, originally, I really liked the strict military looking things, but at some point I kind of veered off a little bit. It just whatever called out to me when I looked at the pegs, you know what I mean? That's what I kind of miss with this series. I've only seen two figures in real life, and I didn't purchase either one of them because I already own both of them. But I've never seen these figures in a store, never seen them on a peg, never seen them on a shelf. That makes me really sad, but you know, whatever. Also, while we're at it, I want to say thank you to Robo because he had made a video. At the very end of it, he said that Major Blood was in stock, and that was the reason why I was able to get the Major Blood figure. So, thank both of y'all. Y'all go over there, check out their channel, check out their vids, check out their playlists. If you like what they do, subscribe to them. Alright, thanks for that. Alright, so on the front of the box, we got a +4. We got a Don't Eat This. Got a Cobra Island. G.I. Joe Classified Series. Wayne Beachhead Sneeden. Got a Hasbro down there. Got some art. Very cartoonish with a little bit of realistic in it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's the greatest art that I've seen on these boxes. They do change artists. I like it more than I do the side of the box, to be honest with you. I like that. That's actually dig that. It's good. This I like less. I don't know. There's too many. I don't know. That looks computer. I don't know. I'm not into the digital. I don't really like the digital art, to be honest with you. But that, and then you get rid. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you guys like is what you like. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Cobra Island on the back. 2 scenes enlarged. Tension, danger, something, Hasbro. Over here we got the file card. So each of those 4 icons means something. I don't want to look it up. I'm not going to. You can do it for yourself at the G.I. Joe official website. Got a number 10. You got a G.I. Joe on the bottom. And we're back to the front. Come here. On the top, you got the G.I. Joe star. You got the window continued. And you got a number 10. Got a plastic hanger. On the bottom, you got some legalese and the skew. So, let's finally get this box open and see what's inside. So the first thing out of the box is going to be the insert. It's got the Cobra Island backdrop. If you need to, if you're not skilled at making dios or whatever, there are videos on YouTube. You can check those out. Too many awesome things that I can't even name any right now off of my head, but there are videos out there that will teach you how to do dios. They are badass. Um, but the bad guys came with the red one. All right. The regular Joes came with a star. Ow. And the bad guys came with the cobra. The good guys from the movie came with the white Arashikage, and the bad guys came with a black Arashikage. And you can use all of those for backdrops if you need to, or you can, it's up to you. Do whatever you feel like doing. And my whole shit's off to the side. But that's alright. We'll just keep rolling. Alright. Here you go, guys. Now, a lot of this stuff has been reused. I can't, to be honest with you, the way that I'm getting these figures, I can't remember exactly who's being reused from who. My guess is that they made a couple of bodies and then they were like, okay, well, which figures can we make out of this? Out of these, say, 5 figures. Unfortunately, they decided to make, 4 roadblocks and like 6 Cobra Commanders or something. They should have actually spread those out throughout the waves, and then people could nope out or whatever, you know what I mean? But I think they kind of got pressured because people were mad. They're like, oh, that's not Cobra Commander, blah blah blah. So they kind of like, oh, well, let me give you every color you can think of. It probably shouldn't have been released that way. I can tell you that this holster has not been reused. This pistol magazine holder on the leg drop there has not been reused as far as I can tell so far. The knife sheath on the boot has not been reused. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I'm probably gonna take it off of there. If I ever get around to doing it, I might use it to make a Lone Star custom. But I'm kind of fickle. Like I do what I do when I want to do it, this and that. So hopefully one day I'll get it done. Alright, so if you guys cannot find this guy, if you really cannot get a hold of him, I did have a plan that I didn't want to talk about until after I knew whether or not I was going to be able to get this guy. But basically what my plan was the Commando Snake Eyes with Timber is almost, a lot of it is reused from this figure. So basically, if you have more than one Snake Eyes, pick up an extra Snake Eyes Commando. Then you'll have a Timber for one of your other Snake Eyes, and you can use the body to customize a Beachhead. All you're going to have to do is look for a seller that has the head of Beachhead. You know what I'm saying? Either 3D printed or resin or, whatever you can find. You can paint them if you want to, or you can make them with stealth. Whatever guns you got laying around in your fodder bin, you can pick up a submachine gun. So he comes with this submachine gun. It's a little bit too futuristic for my tastes. I'm probably not going to display him with it. Now, if the barrel was circle, I might consider it because it's not that bad, other than the crazy triangle, rectangle, rectangle barrel. Um, so yeah, that's probably gone. The pistol has definitely seen a lot of reuse. It's okay. When it's in the holster, it just looks like a pistol. When it's out, depending on the angle, it looks like a pistol that has either a um, laser sight or a very small flashlight on it. So he'll probably be able to keep that. As far as the knife, looks kind of like a Bowie. Not too bad. It's all in green. You can add paint to it if you want. The only thing is that when you add paint yourself, it doesn't stick as well as the factory does typically. So that's kind of a bummer that they decided to put no paint on anything. Got the crossbow, which I believe gets reused for the movie Scarlet, but in black. You got the red beret. Now with this, I'm not positive, but I don't think Beachhead had a beret. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But my guess is that they wanted to throw in something extra in there, and they already had the beret set up for Flint. So they decided, hey, let's paint it red and we'll do the symbol blue and red or whatever. I could be wrong, like I said, but that's my thoughts. So then we got the backpack. It's all in black. There is no paint on it. There is no dry brushing or washes put on it, as far as I can tell. Looks like there's an RPG sticking out of it. Maybe some type of optic. Some bolts for the crossbow. Overall, it's not too bad, but I'm assuming that it probably doesn't fit his back very well, just like none of the backpacks do in the classified series. Plugs into his back. Oh, crap, look at that. There's almost no gap there. That's freaking awesome. That is not something I've seen very much from this series. Usually they just stick off the back like angled like all crazy. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now don't get me wrong, it definitely could use some apps. Just as he could as well, to be honest with you, just to make some of the details stick out, but it's not bad. Articulation is pretty good. The only thing that I found that's kind of loose is in there, but he does have the vest on, so he's not like the blowjob Storm Shadow or the hula dancing snake eyes. So that's pretty good. I do dig him. I think the vest probably keeps you from realizing how jacked up these joints in here are. But everything else on him seems pretty good. It seems a lot better than what I'm finding on some of their other figures. Oh, and he looks all the way up. So yeah, that's something that you definitely need on somebody that might be jumping at you, or you know what I'm saying? Like, every ninja needs to be able to look all the way up. He's not a ninja, he's a commando, but every ninja needs to be able to look all the way up, straight up in the sky, because I might need him to be throwing his entire body at somebody like a Stone Cold or something, you know what I mean? He can't do it. I don't believe he can do it either. I know for a fact that he can't. At least not with his actual helmet on. With his alternative head, maybe, I can't remember. But the back of his jacket, I think, gets in the way. So, not going to go completely through the articulation. There's a lot of other channels that do that, and they do it a lot better. I'm going to say that this knee does not bend as well as this knee does. But I think he's pretty cool, and I'm happy that I have him in hand. Thank you again, Artist Art. So yeah, keep looking, guys. Eventually you will find them. Don't buy them from eBay scalpers. Do not. Just wait until they drop their prices. They're gonna have to drop the prices if you don't buy. You stop buying. I don't care if they're sitting on 5 of them or they're sitting on fucking 300 of them. If you're not buying them off of them, they have to drop the prices, and then you can buy them. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Try to stay out of trouble. Peace, y'all. Laters.